Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn with me, CWATTY. Today we are continuing our adventure into the Grave Hoard, which is a ruin here on the top of the map that we've basically got to go in for our next main story quest. However, I'd notice there are already some hostilities in the vicinity.
Going down fast.
Who's shooting? Don't give them easy targets.
That does it. Time to take a look around the room. A battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Yeah, a lot of folks.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Record time, really close. Angela be on point. Hoorah!
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Silence gone radio silent.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Operation.
Hey, I think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn. If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. Now keep going and find something interesting.
Say again, Lieutenant.
I got some. Titan is
Operation
to the
Enduring
defensive.
Victory.
Still an approach.
Only that one. Whoever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
A live one, and he's pissed.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs, then push back out.
That's one way to get down, I suppose. Not sure there was a reason for me to come down here. Unless I just wanted to get some stuff. Me moving too quick. Camera couldn't keep up. Ladies and gents. Oh, there is a chest down here. Okay, not the worst loot I've ever had, but... Okay, that wasn't the way we was going in. There was no reason to go down there, no hidden secrets.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure.
Okay.
The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen.
What was
It
this
was always
place?
raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they
Minutemen,
might live
eh?
to die somewhere else if they paid
Sounds like
attention.
Fallout 4.
Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had. In the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is... you. The Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is. Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the Reckon recalls, I don't know, 20 drops.
The furnishings
In and out
are
of the West Coast,
metal.
fighting with these civilian
How they have to be comfortable.
enlistees, scrappy guys
It
and
was the
gals.
metal world.
Their training
Guess they
is
were used to it.
basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. Then everything will be the way it used to be.
Looking back, I thought 64 was showing to be a pretty good year. No more drinking, no more mercenary at work. Wind farms for the OZ, just me and the plasma cutter 400 feet above sitting. Then I got the recall, read them up on a turbine in the smell of a cooking ozone. Better pay, amnesty for any combine wars you'd fought in, guaranteed. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But what we did think was, I guess we're better than the bots after all. Big talk from Heras about pride in duty. Smart guy, he was right. I'd been proud to be a US soldier. I jumped at the chance to be one again, and look what I landed in. Yeah, it sounds so far like Project Zero Dawn and the human race with this swarm of the Pharaoh swarm.
Dead. Maybe they're war chief's room.
Last night we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. General assembly in a drone hangar summer, and the sky was bare, the heat was killer. They say US human combat forces are being disbanded, all automated now, where last cycle's tech out like the old net, a million more on basic in a century recession. Could be you'll help build the robots that took your jobs, or if you know how to handle a power suit, you could find a place that still uses manual labour. Maybe in the OEZ or China, where you're not our problem. Lower suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. Okay.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
Restore power to the ancient door. Weirdly, not encountered any more hostile forces. So I'm guessing they didn't make it.
Holographic interface. It must be some kind of code. Maybe. Oh, that's informative.
Data shows required settings. Okay. That one's got to go that way. And that one's going to go that way.
3 power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
And then we've got to go down, I think.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
So north, east, south, and is that west?
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter.
Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
There.
That's 2. One more.
Don't want to fall down there. Nearby hollow lock. So we've got north, north, south, south. No. Aloy, lock onto the right one, please. That's it.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it. Tools being used, and voices. More clips. Must be another
Power
way
cell. 2 or 3 required. We're nearly close to getting that suit of armour. You know what? Might as well just have a top up on the health. We've got the medicinal plants there to do so.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers, just weapons.
Yow!
Try and do this sneakily if we can.
Don't mind me.
Oh, here they come.
Got eyes on them. The sun can't save you now.
Maybe not. But I tell you what, we're not going to be far away. My flame arrows, very good at taking out bad guys. Another one of them Deathbringer things. Deathbringer energy weapon, look. That's been down here a while. Looking here. Nothing really to loot. Guess we keep going down. Or we keep going across. Come on, Aloy.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
They're censoring the mail then between the soldiers and their families. And because he's not getting her messages, and the messages he's sending her, they're actually editing and doing a bit of a propaganda piece on.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Deployment records. Not as crucial. Some loot. I think that's the way out. Right, let's have a look. What does this tell us?
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe.
Oh, you'll trigger a
Looks
flat
like
earthers,
this.
Aloy.
From a
Shush.
distance.
Shush.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Fara robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elisabet stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Yeah, the robots were definitely wiping out life as we know it. It's interesting that the world is reclaiming with all these growths and stuff. These underground facilities. That's a huge machine. That's massive. And that's what she said.
The Eclipse. Tampering with a metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Oh, let's hope not. Oh, Deathbringer.
Sun and shadow.
Another Kopish. And this one can move.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. First of all, we could take out this guy. Without alerting anybody. Then let's see if we can take out this guy over here. Without alerting anybody. Take out anyone close to that machine. Oh, I think the machine's getting a little bit aware. Oh, crap! Okay, yeah, that machine was definitely aware. That machine was definitely aware. I mean, the strategy seemed pretty sound. Didn't it? It seemed like a perfectly
Another Kopish.
good
And this
strategy.
one can move.
Take out the take out the bad guys first, and then focus on the machine. Then I think what I really need to do is get down to ground level. Don't be up here to trigger a fight with that bad guy. Because as you saw what happened last time, he just blows the thing out from under me. He is weak to electricity and fire. which means we probably want to use fire bombs when the time comes. Just waiting for this thing to move along. Wait for the Stooges to turn their backs. Well, that's him taken care of. That's going to hit that, isn't it? Then I want to fight the robot, but I want to do it clean. Without... Okay, we may now have to run. Oh! Okay.
Lost contact.
Get dead.
That did it.
Woo!
I saw the soldiers long ago. They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
Epic fight, ladies and gents. Epic fight. We'll do a quick loot.
These
Gather
will
some
keep.
herbs. Heaven knows we need them. Yeah, waste of time using herbs in a fight like that. Just guzzle potions. Just neck potions. Just neck the potions.
This'll come in handy.
I mean, if we need a little bit of a top up, we can go and get stuff done. yeah. This way. Biosphere degradation. Extinction timeline projections. 2065. Okay. That means the atmosphere is failing because the machines consuming all the bio matter, plants and stuff like that. We're not getting carbon dioxide to oxygen transfer occurring.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Wow.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elisabet do?
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Destroying
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
Okay, silence.
Dawn, what sort of super weapon did Elisabet make? She stopped the machines, but not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
This looks fun. Oh, yeah.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
So, we've learnt quite a lot. That basically, the human race did not... The war against machines did not go well. Or was not going well. But yet, we're here. People obviously clearly still exist. Something happened. Something went right. At some point, and the tide turned. The swarm was stopped, but, you know, save for a few machines here and there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to find out more. But, unfortunately, for today, we've reached the end of the episode. It's a good place to leave it here, because I've got a long trek back to civilization, unfortunately. So, I will see you all in the next episode, ladies and gents. For now, though, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon.
Trouble off.